Hey, what's up all my trader homies? It's your boy Kevin, your trading BFF, your trading bestie from Touchdown Trades. Today we're going to be doing an in-depth, step-by-step Thinkorswim day trading setup and tutorial. Thinkorswim is an awesome trading platform because it incorporates all the tools that we need into one platform: charting, scanning, and order entry and execution. And the best part about it is that it's free. Traders are always talking about this charting platform that they use or the scanning platform that they use, but it's completely unnecessary to spend hundreds of dollars a month on this software because Thinkorswim has it all and it's free. Sure, it can be glitchy at times, but the pros definitely outweigh the cons. So there's no reason to go out and spend a bunch of money on trading software when you have the access to Thinkorswim for free. So let's quit wasting time and let's jump into this Thinkorswim day trading setup and tutorial. What's up, trader homies? It's your boy Kevin from Touchdown Trades, and today I'm going to be going over the Thinkorswim day trading setup and tutorial and how I set it up to day trade with every single day. And I'm going to break it down into a few sections, the first being layout, the second being charting, third scanning, and fourth order entry and execution, and how I used Thinkorswim to day trade every single day. So I've deleted my setup that I use and I've got a blank layout here. So we're going to be going into an in-depth setup tutorial showing you how I use Thinkorswim to day trade the stock market every day. So the first thing we want to do is set up our layout, how we want it set up. So I have my laptop screen right in front of me. I have a monitor above me and another monitor to the left above me. So what I want to do is I want to put some charts on this left monitor. So in order to do so, I'm going to go up here and I'm going to click this charts tab. I'm going to hide this left window for now by clicking this left arrow, and it's going to get rid of that. So I don't really like the layout that it's giving me right now. So I'm going to go up here and I am going to make sure this customized grid is checked off. So what I'm going to do is I am going to add another chart up here by pressing this plus button. And I don't want it to the bottom, so I'm actually going to get rid of it, and I'm going to hit this one instead. And that's going to give us another chart. This tab, this screen that I'm looking at now, I want this to be on my left monitor, and I want it to be a chart for one single stock, my main stock that I'm watching right now, or it may even be a stock that I'm actually involved in a trade with. So I want it to have a 1-minute chart, a 5-minute chart, level 2, and news. Okay, so how I'm going to do that is I'm going to first, let's drag down and make these all equal. Okay, so then we need to connect them all by hitting this little link icon, and we're going to change it to all, let's change it all to red. And what that's going to do is it's going to link all these to where if you put in a ticker symbol in one of the boxes here, it will populate every single chart you got. So what we're going to do is we're going to put in, let's put in the SPY for example. So we want a 5-minute chart here, so we're going to click the drop down. We're going to go to 1 day. It looks like it got rid of my 1 day 5-minute chart. So I'll show you how to add a new time frame. We can go to customize list, add time frame, intraday, 1 day, and then we'll go to 5-minute. Add, apply, okay. So now we can go down and hit 1 day 5-minute, and we got a 1 day 5-minute chart. We can do the same here. I want a 1-minute chart. Down here, I don't want a chart, I want news. So I'm going to click the C button and I will get rid of my chart, and I can hit the N and that will bring up news and populate news. And down here in this section, I want a daily chart, and I'll leave that. Sometimes I will put level 2 there instead. You can do that by hitting this L2 tab right here on the right side of the screen. Okay, so if you don't want this sidebar anymore after you set it up, you can click the check sidebar and it'll get rid of it, but I like to leave it there, so I'm just going to leave it. And once you're done setting up the screen, you can go up here and you can go right here and uncheck this customize grid, and it'll get rid of the boxes on your screens. So there is my single name setup for my main watch that I'm watching right now, the stock that I'm trading at the moment. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and detach that, and we're going to move it off the screen to a different monitor. Okay, so we got that monitor taken care of. The next thing we want to do is we want our next screen to be our watch list, our charting watch list. So I want 8 charts to be able to watch 8 different tickers throughout the day to keep my eye on. And to do that is we're going to go up here and we're going to customize the grid again. Actually, we already got 4 boxes, so we're good. We don't need to do that. I'm going to get rid of the news, and I'm going to go to charts. And I want all of these to be 5-minute charts. That's what I'm watching throughout the day, is the 5-minute chart. 1 day 5-minute chart. 1 day 5-minute. 1 day 5-minute. And the way you can make it 8 charts is you can do it with flexible grid, what we're on now, and you can hit charts, click charts to the left of it, and we can do the same exact thing. We can make it 4 boxes, and now we got 4 more charts. So we actually want to leave these unlinked because we want them to be different symbols. So we need to go back to the flexible grid, and we need to unlink all these because we don't want it populating all the boxes with the same ticker. Remember, we want different tickers because this is our watch list that we're watching throughout the day. So now we can put in different tickers. Tesla, WKHS. Okay, so now we have 8 charts that we can watch throughout the day. What I like to do usually is on, for example, the charts tab, I'll put all the 4 large caps that I'm currently watching. And on the flexible grid tab, I will put like smaller cap penny stocks that I'm watching throughout the day. So that way I can toggle back and forth between these 2 tabs looking at the different stocks. Alright guys, so now that we got that set up, let's talk about indicators and what indicators you should be using while day trading using Thinkorswim. So let's right click any chart and we're going to maximize it just to put our indicators on, and we'll right click it again. We'll go down to studies down here, and we're going to go to add study, and we're going to go to all studies down here to VWAP, and we see that it has these 3 lines really. The purple line is the only line that we want to keep, so we're going to get rid of the 2 top and bottom Bollinger Band looking lines by right clicking, edit study VWAP, and we're going to put these numbers to 0. Okay, and I like to change my VWAP line to yellow, whatever you prefer. Hit apply, and now we only have the 1 line. We're going to right click it again, add study. We're going to go to moving averages, moving average exponential. Do that one more time. We got 2 moving average. We can right click one, edit study, choose one of them and change one of them to the 20. Change that to a red color, apply. And now we have all the indicators that I use on my intraday charts that I use to day trade with. We got the VWAP, we got the 9 EMA, the blue one, and we got the 20 EMA, the red one. So to get those, how are we going to get those on all of our charts that we're using? We got 8 charts. We don't want to have to go do that same process on every single chart. So what we can do is we can right click, we can go to studies, save study set, and we can go to this. We can change the name to whatever we want. We'll say day trading indicators. Save. And now we can right click, restore cells. And now we got the indicators on this chart, but not the rest. So to get them on the rest, we can right click the chart, we can go to studies, load study set, and we can go down here to day trading indicators, which is the study set that we just made. We click it, and then now we got it on our chart. We can do it on the rest of them real quick. Day trading indicators, and do the same down here. Alright, so now we got all the indicators on our charts. We could do the same on the flexible tab. I'm not going to do that just for the sake of time right now. You guys get the picture. So we got 8 charts that we can toggle back and forth from throughout the day as we're day trading. So now that we got the charts taken care of, I would move that up to my right screen, but I'm going to leave it here just to show you the rest of this setup that I do. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go over scanners and how I set up the scanners. The first scan that I want to go over is the NASDAQ penny stock gainers scan. And what this scan is looking for is small caps that are up big on the day that I'm looking to trade. So the criteria you can see is over here on the left. It's the stock has a minimum price of $2. The percent change has a minimum price of 0%. I'll show you why the percent doesn't matter in a second. And the volume, minimum of 15,000 shares traded. I need to probably increase that. Actually, I do want to increase that to 25,000 because in the morning, lower volume stocks should be showing up on my scan. The ask minimum $1. That's really irrelevant because I already have the $2 or the max 15. So there we go. We got unusual volume. The current volume has increased at least 20% over the last day. So what this is looking for is small caps trading on unusually high volume between a certain price range of $2 and $15, and they're going to be up big on the day. And what I do is, so throughout the day, I'll put that scan right here by clicking plus on this left sidebar, and we're going to go to watch list, and we're going to click this drop down, personal, and we're going to go to NASDAQ gainers. And so what I do is I toggle this. I'll have this set at percent change, not net change. So percent change, and you can filter it out by the top percent gainers by clicking up, and that will have the top percent gainers at the top filtered down by which stocks are up the most on the day. And in order to save your scan, you can go up here and go to save scan. In order to load a scan you've already saved, you just hit load scan, personal, and then all your scans will be right here. Okay, so to show you my large cap scans, I got another one titled Gainer, and all that is the last price is between $10, over $10, minimum volume of 100,000, and the price change is 2.5% greater than yesterday, and that's just looking for large cap stocks that are up over 2.5% on the day. And I have another one which is losers, which is this same exact scan, but it's large cap stocks down 2.5% on the day. And what I do is I also add those scans over here, and I also add those two scans over here on this sidebar. So when I'm in the chart section and I got my 4 charts up, I also have these scanners going off. And if there's for example, if there's a penny stock making a run and it's moving up the watch list, I can quickly check it out and type it in. For example, GTH is on there, so I can type that in, see if I like it, do a little market technical analysis on it, see if there's a trade to be had, and the same goes for these scans as well. Alright, so now that we got the scan set up, let's talk about the execution screen and how I actually take the trades on Thinkorswim. Alright, so we want to get rid of this screen, so we're going to detach it. We're going to move it to our second monitor up there. And now we're going to set up our execution screen and order entry screen. So what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of this sidebar. We're going to get rid of this chart. And we want just one big chart to start out with. And I'm going to hit active trader. I'm going to hit time and sales. And let's put in SPY, for example. Okay, so here we have the active trader window set up. This is not how I like the active trader window set up. So to customize it to my preferences, I'm going to hit this settings button and I'm going to add some more items. So I want to be able to buy at the ask, buy at the bid, sell at the ask, sell at the bid, buy market, sell market, and cancel my orders all from the active trader windows by just clicking a button. So I'm going to add all these items: sell bid, sell market, and then I want all of them ordered by buy and by sell. So I'm going to move them up, buys with buys. Okay, so now I got all my buy buttons here, my sell buttons here. I can cancel my orders by clicking the cancel button, and I can, if I'm in a position and I want to just get out immediately, it's past my stop loss, or I just want to bail out, I can hit this flatten button here. And I can also quickly change the position size, the order size, by clicking these buttons. If I want to take 500 shares off, I hit my first profit target and I want to sell 500 shares at the ask, I just hit 500, boom, click join the ask, boom, and then I got my order out. If I want to cancel my orders, I just hit cancel real quick. This is the fastest way to trade on Thinkorswim. I also have hotkeys set up to where I can click control buy at the bid, shift sell at the ask, and I'll show you how to do that right now as well. Alright, to set up hotkeys, we're going to go up here. Nope. We're going to go to the top one, setup. We're going to go to application settings. We're going to hit hotkeys, and we're going to go to drop down. We're going to go to set up a hotkey. You just go to this active trader drop down and you would click whatever one you want to do. If you want to do buy at the bid, you can do custom, and I want to do control, and you can choose whatever letter number you want. So right now buy at the bid is control B, and the way the hotkeys work is if we hit apply settings, if you look at the buttons, so buy at the bid is right here, it's saying control B underneath. You can see where it says control B right there on the little drop down indicator. And so, for example, if you have 300 shares loaded in the quantity window and you want to buy 300 shares at the bid, whatever's loaded here, and when you hit Control B, it's going to try to buy that quantity in this box at the bid when you hit the hotkey. You cannot load a specific position size into the hotkey. Whatever you have here indicated, the position size is going to be the order that sends. One last thing we need to go over real quick is you need to make sure you got the real-time data set up. Make sure it's real-time data, and you also need to go to application settings once more. You need to make sure the Auto Center Active Trader ladder I like to do 1 millisecond. So that way when the price drops, the active trader is going to drop with it. This is the most important thing you can do if you're day trading with Thinkorswim. You need to go to System, and you need to make sure this is on real-time quotes, no delay. Because I think the default is going to be fast 1 second delay. And 1 second may not sound like a lot, but if you're 1 second, you send in your order and the stock jumps up 50 cents and you put in your order 50 cents early and you get a 50 cent slippage on your order, that can cost you a lot of money over time. So make sure it's on real-time data, and that will save you a ton of money. So this is how I send my orders using the active trader. During the day I'll have time and sales here. All the orders will be populating. I can watch the tape as it goes. I hope you guys got something from this Thinkorswim tutorial and setup video. If you got anything from it, please hit the like button for me. I really appreciate the view. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're doing big things here at Touchdown Trades. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Thanks for watching. Peace.
Drop.